everybody, and warm welcome to my channel, Tarot by Isabella. I am very happy to see you here, and I hope you're all doing great. Today's video will be a highlight video for the country of Greenland. And to do this video, I'm gonna use my crystal ball, my tarot cards, oracle cards, and some dice. But before we begin, I must thank you all, you wonderful viewers, for all of your support to this channel. For your mails, for your comments, sharing, caring, everything that you do is so very, very helpful, and it gives a lot of strength and inspiration to continue doing more videos. Well, what about today's video? Many of you have probably heard that Greenland is somewhat important for President Trump, and hopefully we're gonna get some information in today's video if President Trump will have something to do with Greenland or what is expected in that area. I also have in front of me a small map of the island of Greenland, just to be able to maybe pinpoint out easier where something could be if I see anything specific in the crystal ball or in my cards. I also have here some short information about Greenland. Of course, there are a lot of information, you can always look that up online, and I have provided some links below in the description where I took this information from. So I will begin this video by reading some information, short facts about Greenland, and after that we start the reading. Okay? So glasses on, and let's see for the short facts. Greenland is the world's largest island. Greenland is the largest island in the world, with an area of about 2.16 million square kilometers. Population. It has a population of around 56,500 people. So quite small population, making it one of the least densely populated countries. Almost 80% of Greenland is covered by an ice cap, with the remaining ice-free area being around the size of Sweden. Greenland is an autonomous country within the Kingdom of Denmark, with its own parliament, prime minister, and flag. The official language of Greenland is Greenlandic. Danish and English are also commonly spoken, and they use the Danish crown. The first humans arrived around 2500 BC, followed by Norse settlers in the 10th century and Inuit migrations in the 13th century. Most Greenlanders are of Inuit descent, and the official language is Greenlandic. About 90% of the population are Inuit, and the remaining 10 are of European descent, mainly Danish. Nuuk, with a population of around 18,000, is the capital city. The economy relies on fishing, hunting, and tourism. Greenland also has some mining activities. And Greenland is a very rich country in metals and other minerals that are very valuable. The climate is Arctic, with temperatures rarely extending 10-15 degrees Celsius in summer and can drop to 50 -Celsius in winter. The island is home to polar bears, Arctic foxes, reindeer, musk oxen, and various marine mammals. Located in the North Atlantic Ocean, Greenland is the world's largest island. And it's more than 3 times the size of the state of Texas. Its nearest neighbor is Canada's Ellesmere Island, which is located 16 miles 26 kilometers to the north of Greenland. Iceland is its nearest European neighbor and is located about 200 miles or 321 kilometers to the southeast. 2/3 of Greenland lies above the Arctic Circle, creating frigid climate year-round. Greenlanders experience 24 hours of sunlight in the summer, with temperatures only reaching about 4 degrees Celsius, and almost complete darkness in the winter, when temperatures dip as low as almost 50 degrees minus. The Arctic climate sustains the island's massive ice sheet, or large mass of glacier ice, which covers about 80% of the island. The Greenland ice sheet is the second largest in the world after the Antarctic ice sheet, and it can be around 1,500 meters thick in many places. The unfrozen parts of Greenland are covered by tundra, which is a flat, treeless landscape with whipping winds, but even the tundra have some ice. Permafrost, or frozen soil, sits beneath much of the Greenland tundra. Greenland was a Danish colony until 1953. Greenland is now a self-governing territory of Denmark, and in 2009 achieved the right to claim independence through a vote. During the Second World War, Greenland was occupied by the US, while Denmark was occupied by Nazi Germany. But it was returned to Denmark in 1945. The US maintains a military base in the northwest of the country. President Trump's comments on acquiring or annexing Greenland come amid a debate around the territory's potential independence from Denmark. The Prime Minister supports independence, and 2019 poll from academics at the University of Copenhagen found that more than 67% of Greenlandic adults wanted independence from Denmark at some point in the future. US President Donald Trump says he wants to make Greenland a part of the United States and does not rule out using military or economic power to get Denmark to hand it over. Greenland's leader, Mette Ejede, sorry if I pronounce it wrong, expressed his willingness to engage in negotiations with President Trump. Well, that was some short facts about Greenland. Now, let's start the reading. First, I need to concentrate for a few moments on my crystal ball, and then we'll see if it has some information for all of us. Okay, just give me a few seconds and soon we start. For the island of Greenland. Glasses on and let's begin. The first thing I saw a lot of meetings in Greenland where the Greenland people meet together in big groups and discuss the possibility of joining USA. There will be a lot of pro and contra voices. And it seems like they will be voted on. So those who want to join the USA will give a yes vote, and those who don't still want to be on sort of occupied territory of Denmark will continue voting no. I see that after this voting procedure, more than 73% of the Greenland adult population want to liberate themselves from Denmark and join President Trump's proposals. This could be talked about, or this voting could happen late spring or during summertime this year. Of course, Denmark would protest a lot, since it had a very strong grip over Greenland for a long time, and Greenland is very rich in minerals and metals and things like that. And symbolically, I see the Danish flag being replaced with the American flag. And the people will have more money in their pockets, and it seems like they will be quite content with their choice, even those who voted to stay with Denmark. There are military bases, active military bases in Greenland at the moment, and I see them hidden below ground. Big bases. In the northern parts. And secret bases, so not all of them are like officially on the map. And I see one big empty base somewhere in the north. And that base was not for good things. There are a lot of evil things that happened in that base, and it has been closed down, cleaned out. The population of Greenland will grow with this deal, and new cities will be built, quite modern cities with good service for its inhabitants, and the prices will drop a lot in Greenland. Now everything is very, very expensive. Food, material, everything for the Greenland people, but it will drop a lot in the future. And Denmark can protest as much as they want. If the Greenland people want to join USA, it's their choice. It's their country. I don't see USA occupy Greenland, make it theirs. I see it more like mutual benefits, both for the Greenlandish people and Americans. the northern part of Greenland. Could be some problems with some Norwegian ships. I don't know. I see them more like military ships, or they want to make problem. Something that will be going on with Norwegian ships. Big areas will be protected, and the nature will be protected, and the wildlife will be protected for future generations. No hunting, no disturbing of those areas, both on the east coast and the west coast. In the center of Greenland, there will be a lot of explorations. I don't think every part of Greenland is explored, but in the center, under the snow, they will find some very strange things buried in the snow or in the ice that has fallen from the sky. And it's not... it's some kind of technology that does not originate from Earth. Some kind of pipeline will be built. Could be that they find something very valuable that will be transported in this pipeline. Doesn't have to be oil or gas, could be something else. There are big changes coming for the Greenland people. There have been a lot of problems, people addicted to alcohol, and there will be some kind of change that will help those people, and the alcohol consumption will definitely drop very, very much, and many Greenland people from Greenland will not choose to drink alcohol, just to be healthier and stronger, in the future. I see a lot of timber, wood, being transported to Greenland. I see big ships with a lot of wood, and this is for building projects, for housing and so on. But also some new kind of houses that can withstand the cold very, very good, and be raised quickly or built quickly, and to a very affordable price. Some kind of sea monster or a big sea creature will be spotted in on the west coast of Greenland, Baffin Bay. I think this sea creatures have been spotted before, and there must be some kind of Inuit folk tales about it, but this time it will be spotted officially. Yeah. some boost in birds colony, like they will grow a lot, some kind of boost in the population of birds, especially in the south of Greenland. I see many birds flying, and many of those birds are also used as food, but they will reproduce very quickly, and there will be a lot of them. They will also be built with the help of USA, a lot of greenhouses that will be warmed with some kind of energy taken from the ground, thermal energy, and the green people from Greenland will be able to grow a lot of fruits and vegetables all the year around to affordable prices. Because I see big greenhouses. And the green culture from Greenland, original culture, will be cherished more than it is today. And the future generations and the people of Greenland will feel will be very proud of their country. Symbolically, I see a rain of dollars over Greenland, so every citizen will become quite wealthy in the future. Well, let's take some cards on Greenland. First, I need to shuffle them a little bit. Canada will try to protest this, but they have nothing to say about it because it's the will of the Greenland, the people from Greenland that will talk. And the last one. And finally some dice. In the tarot cards we have Five of Cups, the Death, the Lovers, the Hermit, and the Emperor. On the Oracle cards we have Passion and Pleasure, savor your life, a cross, high honor, a sarcophagus, and growth. On the dice we have curvy, a pick, and hand. It looks like, according to the cards, that the people from Greenland have not been treated so well by Denmark. There are a lot of grief and there are a lot of hurt feelings from past and present. And it looks like they have been looked down at. And in the future, the people from Greenland would regain their honor, begin to love themselves more, and cherish themselves and their background. For a period of time, there have not been, according to the cards, big changes for the better for the people of Greenland. Now we have the Emperor. An emperor many times also represents President Trump. And that comes and offers them growth and prosperity. He reaches out a hand to them, and it looks like the people from Greenland will take his proposition. And some new era will start for Greenland. There are a lot of hidden knowledge and there are a lot of hidden history under the ice in Greenland. It has been put there to sleep, and light will shine on those hidden things. And it could be a period of our history that is not talked about. Very advanced technology and culture lived on this earth, but is buried beneath the ice. And it looks like they will shine some light on that, and big revelations will come up to the surface. And it could be quite shaky. Okay, now I'm going to take some last cards for Greenland, if there is any last information to be said here. Some last words for Greenland. The Magician and 8 of Coins. Yeah. Like new jobs, prosperity, better economy for Greenland. They will be able to manifest more their wishes, what they want for their country. Within 10 years, 5-10 years, the population of Greenland will be 3 or 4 times bigger. and some dice. I have to throw it again. Okay. Here I need another card. The cards, they look like this. Greenland as last words. In the tarot cards, we have King of Cups, Seven of Swords, and 10 of Cups. On the Oracle cards, we have big fishes in the water, selflessness, humility, conscious action, anger, and an anchor. On the dice we have an umbrella, a person counting money, and a person raising his hand. It could be as a vote or a question. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the fishes here in the water, the water around Greenland, full with marine life, fishes and mammals and so on. And we have an umbrella here, and a lot of fishing will be protected. All the maritime animals, marine animals will be protected. Animals that live in water. And that is the wish from the people of Greenland, to protect their nature and nature life. Mm-hmm. During a period there will be a lot of worrying. Is this a good deal? Have we done the right thing? And at the moment people are a little bit worried. But when they see the benefit that could wait them in the future, this kind of worries will calm down. Of course, Denmark will be very angry because they have put an anchor in Greenland. Greenland has been like their country to milk. But at the end, the people will vote, they're raising their hand, and they will do what is best for them. And the future of Greenland looks very, very cozy. It's like peace and prosperity, happiness, and better health for everybody. So future of Greenland looks very bright, and there are some changes that are coming, but changes for the better. It's like they will break themselves free, and those who have caused a lot of anger, a lot of suffering in the history of Greenland, the occupying power, will not be able to do that anymore. And that will also heal a lot of wounds from the past. Well, that was my highlight reading for the country of Greenland. And to all of you strong and beautiful Greenland people, I wish you all the best. Stay strong, be wise, do what is best for your country and yourself and your children. Don't mind the big politics around the world, but meet together and discuss and talk, and the decision will be yours. And since you know how it is on that side or that side, I think you will choose what is best for you. And to all of you wonderful viewers out there, I want to thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we're gonna see each other soon again. Bye bye.